All right. The biggest problem with marketing and advertising is it's risky. You might run your advertising or whatever and lose your money and have it not work. And that makes you like, oh, that sucks. So I have one thing that I do that takes a lot of the risk out. It can't remove all risk from it, but it takes a lot of the risk out of doing it. And it's called having a memory. Now, I can't rely on my memory on, what I do last time that worked or what I do this time that didn't work or whatever. So I have this. This is actually a binder I have here on my desk. Actually, it's above my desk. And we see actually on the binder, it has some instructions. It says here, it says, stays out, visible, and in use. And down here it says, do not hide or file. Now, these are notes to who? To me, because I am very guilty of getting some market research done. And I'll talk about how you fill this binder up in a second. But I'm getting market research done and then not using it. I will go, okay, good. I learned all this stuff. I have this great way, and then I just won't use it. So I made a policy for myself that if I want to keep getting new customers, I better keep marketing properly, and I better have a memory about it. So I want to have a binder here. It's always on my fingertips. If I put this in a drawer, guess what happens? It goes away. I never see it again. So it has to actually stay on my desk. In my case, I have it on a little shelf here above me. And even time, you can say, hey, John, where's your market research? I can reach up and put my hand right on it. Okay, now do it. I go out and hire a bunch of market research companies to fill this binder up with all kinds of stuff. I mean, look, I've got things like, surveys from this year and things that worked in the past. And no, all I did is have memory. So if I run an advertisement that works, I print it out and stick it in the binder. Yeah, I'm old school. I print it out. I could probably put an electronic notebook too, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, whatever. Whatever works for you is the right thing to do, right? So I'm an old school. I like a binder. I print it out and say, this advertisement got us a lot of result. It went to this audience. It cost this much to run. It worked this amount, right? That's all I put in there. And then I'll put something else. I learned something else. Or we had a time we had a whole bunch of business. Okay, what advertising was running just before that? What caused that? And I'll put that in the book. And that way, later on, when the stats come back down or I've forgotten what I'm doing, see my other video I just did about how you forget your best marketing programs. It's amazing how you forget to run your best marketing programs. Everybody does it, including me. So the way I recover from that is I have it written down in this binder right here. I can go back in there and remind myself of what worked and not have to come up with something brand new all the time. Because you know what? Usually what worked before will work again. But you got to know what that was. And that's just a matter of keeping some records and keeping even a simple binder or whatever works for you. I recommend something physical. I recommend something physical in your face. Even if you don't like doing marketing, do this. It saves you from all the stress of, I don't know if it's going to work. Well, try it and let me know how it goes. Good luck.